I'm here with head coach from Seward County. Todd, can you talk about a little bit about tonight's game?
Yeah, it was a hard-fought game, obviously, back and forth. Two really good basketball teams. You can't tell me there's not two of the top three teams in the country. You just can't. They're a great basketball team. It got out of control a little bit for whatever reason, and we need to do a better job of holding our heads cool. But at the same time, we're not going to take much either. I'm proud of my group. They kept fighting in a hostile environment, and again, I told them in the locker room we're going to see them again.
So tonight, being in the gym, I talked about it a little bit yesterday or earlier. It did not feel like a non-conference game. From the players' perspective, did it feel like a non-conference November game to you?
I don't know. I guess it just felt like a regular game. I knew this was a game where we had to show up and we had to play. And even though we didn't win, I just know next time we see them, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be way different.
Johnny?
Yeah, I think it was a regular game. I feel like we were both there, offensively, defensively. We had some struggles at times, but overall, I think we played pretty good.
And then coach?
I think when we locked in our game plan, the girls locked them down. We got a little loose mentally when we got the lead. And I think as a young team, and we're young, every team's young in JUCO, so it's a teaching moment. That's why we're coming down here. They're one of the best coach teams in the country. They had trouble when we locked in on what we're supposed to do. We have a lot of good players. We didn't play players that are good. So both teams spent a whole lot of energy. It was a hard-fought game. I'm proud of my team. They're fighters, and we're going to keep fighting, and we like where we're at.
Sierra, throughout the whole game today, you played a lot of minutes as well. Talk a little bit about just the pace of it, what you felt like early on when able to get the lead, and then towards the end there trying to climb back throughout the whole game, kind of your mindset as a point guard.
My whole goal was to keep the ball pushing and to keep playing defense because number 4, she is really good, and I knew that we had to just keep forcing her left. So that was just my main goal, was just to make sure that we're forcing them left and to just keep pushing the ball and getting open looks and just being smart with the ball. I feel like we did have our moments where we did just chuck stuff up, but then we also had our moments where we went on runs. And I just feel like overall we did what we were supposed to do.
And then coach, tomorrow you're back at it. So a quick turnaround here. Early game too, so the 3 o'clock game as well. What are you going to do to kind of put this one aside and move forward? You got another big test tomorrow against Gulf Coast.
Well, we have a deep roster. We have 15 suited up. We're going to use everybody. The bench was great tonight. Not all of them played like I said they were great in the role. Tomorrow the role's going to expand. Obviously, people know what we're going to do. We're going to press, we're going to run, and it's back-to-back games, 40 minutes of misery, and we're going to get there. We're not there, but we're going to get there.
For you, this was probably the best game that we've seen in junior college basketball in 2 years, to be honest. Can you talk a little bit more what the NJCAA should expect from your team, and the reason why you should be considered as a team to make a deep run in the national, get to the national tournament, make a deep run in the national tournament?
Why should we be a good team?
Overall, I feel like we have the players, we have the potential, we have the power to beat anyone.
Obviously, they're one of the best teams in the country. You had to beat. You lost.
And what are some takeaways that you could take from this game and use right away for tomorrow's game?
Me?
Yes.
We like I said in the locker room, they chirped a lot, and they got in our heads, and we got to be willing to be pulled back, and we got to be willing to pull each other back. It wasn't anything they did, except they out-rebounded us a little bit there at the end, but it wasn't anything they did. They got in our heads, and we bit. We took the bait. We can't do that. We got to be better with each other. We're who we have, and we got to pull each other back and be willing to be pulled back. If we do that, we're gonna make a deep run.
Overall, I thought, you guys brought it tonight. You brought the energy. You made women's basketball something to watch. And so I just want to thank you guys, and best of luck tomorrow, okay?
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.